Hi there, my name is Davy Miller. I have been working here at King Tuts now for nearly 16 years. Seems a little bit longer if I'm being honest, but no, I've been working here 16 years. Love it, absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else.
My name is Paul McGranigan and I'm the singer in Freelance Liars. I've probably played King Tuts and different bands maybe 15 times, 16 times.
Over the 25 years that we've been operating, there's a huge number of bands have gone on to huge success. I mean, to mention just a few, you've got bands like Oasis that were, spotted here back in 1993 by Alan McGee. Bands like The Verve played here, Pulp, Beck. Other bands who had huge success back in the 60s and 70s and who came back round, like Love with Arthur Lee, which I think is probably my favourite ever gig in King Tuts, to bands like, throughout my time here, like Biffy Clyro have gone to huge success, Twin Atlantic who followed a sort of similar path to the Biffy Boys, Paolo Nutini. I mean, there's a huge list of bands that have gone on to much bigger things and bigger stages than King Tuts since we opened back in 1990.
I've seen a few bands as a fan at King Tuts. Bands from Sweden, bands that have just been starting out and went on to bigger venues and stadiums even. I've seen one of my favourite gigs here was a band from Sweden called Soundtrack of Our Lives, a kind of rock and roll band. And that was a weeknight and it was pretty crazy. It wasn't sold out, but it was pretty nuts. I remember it being good.
King Tuts exists to promote grassroots music, and especially in our hometown of Glasgow. It's vital to our survival and to help encourage and incubate a new generation of bands, to give them opportunities to share stages with touring bands and put together local band bills that allows bands to sell their own tickets, hopefully promote their own shows, and then it gives bands a kind of a confidence and a stepping stone to moving on to potentially bigger venues, going out on tours. King Tuts is never really going to be the first gig for many bands. You find a lot of bands aspire to get to a level to play at King Tuts because it is a really special show. But what we do to help them is encouragement, putting together suitable bills that allow bands to sort of feed off each other. And we listen to bands as well. We take criticism and we constantly try to evolve and make sure that our booking team have their finger on the pulse and they look for something that's up and coming. We do a lot to find bands that are going to suit what it is we're about and what we want to promote.
I think what makes King Tuts different from the rest of the venues in the city is the way the staff treat you. The sound is always good. I've never played here and had a bad sound, which helps when you're on stage, and it's good obviously for the audience as well. Yeah, they're just a lot more professional and it always helps.
Not anyone gets a gig here. What we try to do is make sure that regardless of genre or what kind of band or music you play, if you do it well, we'll happily support you because it benefits us and it's what we're all about, and it's what we always will be about, is giving young bands, local bands, a launchpad and the opportunity to share the stage that people such as Blur, Oasis, like I mentioned, Arthur Lee and so many other bands have shared, and that in itself is a unique experience. There is a real history to the place that you can see creates excitement with young bands, and there's something special about doing your first Tuts gig, and I think from doing your first one to doing like your 15th or however many you might do, each one of them is unique and special in its own right.
To play, I think my favourite venue to play is King Tuts. On this kind of scale, I've played bigger venues and smaller ones even as well, but they treat you very well here. It's professional and it does make the band feel a lot more welcome, and yeah, it makes it a better night all in.